Washington, D.C. What's your message to those attending?
March.
All right, the president there talking about today's March for Life in the nation's capital. It's the 51st annual March for Life event in D.C. And joining us now to talk more about the activities today and the message, Brent Leatherwood. He's the president of the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission of the Southern Baptist Convention. Nice to see you, Brett. The temperature right now looks like it's 30. It feels like 25. It's actually that like heavy wet snow that's not that pleasant to be out in, but I know your message is important to you. So what's it like being there right now?
You're right about that. It is very slushy. But actually, that's a part of the point. I was just telling a colleague earlier, you know, we're here each year, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, we're here because we want to be champions for life. And so we gather here each year, not just to oppose Roe. We now are celebrating the overturning of Roe and what lies ahead for the future of the pro-life movement.
So votes on abortion-related ballot measures haven't gone your way in a number of states, Brent, including red states like Ohio, which have voted to keep abortion access legal. What is your hope today's rally accomplishes in furthering that discussion?
Sure. Yeah, so we've seen some losses. There's no doubt about it. At the same time, we've also seen a number of states push forward protections for life. So we're grateful that we are now in a era after Roe where more lives are able to be saved than under the Roe regime. And as far as those states where, sure, we've seen some setbacks, that's why it's key for us to continue making a moral case for why the dignity of our preborn neighbors matters. And so we're going to continue taking that to churches, to people in communities, and to voters.
One of the major talking points on this critical and sensitive issue, an abortion rights supporter and a doctor, her name is Jamila Parrott, told the Associated Press the impact of anti-abortion movements has been devastating, adding that she's worried more people will be arrested and prosecuted. Should women be prosecuted for seeking or obtaining an abortion?
No, and that's not what the pro-life movement is about. We're about, first and foremost, making sure that our preborn neighbors are saved and protected and that life is respected. And right alongside that is making sure that we are supporting vulnerable mothers and anxious fathers and families, because that's what it's going to take. We have to move from a culture of death, which we were in under Roe, to now a true culture of life. And so we do that by making sure that lives, our preborn neighbors, their lives are protected, that mothers, vulnerable mothers, are supported so that ultimately families can be served.
And to that point, Brent, pregnancy care centers, maternity homes, they are, as some say, the backbone to this movement. How is that partnership going to be fostered and nurtured through this delicate process?
Absolutely. So I'm glad you brought that up. You can go to erlc.com and search for the Psalm 139 Project. That is a ministry of our organization that places ultrasound machines in these pregnancy resource clinics across the country. We pay for the machines and we pay for the training to make sure that those individuals that are on the front lines against Planned Parenthood and the abortion regime are actually able to serve those mothers. So absolutely, you're exactly right. That is the backbone of the movement.
The weather not deterring you and others, Brent, out there today, which is nice to see. What are you most looking forward to today? I know the Speaker of the House will be addressing the crowds. Who else are you hoping to hear from?
Absolutely. So Speaker Mike Johnson, he's a fellow Southern Baptist. As a matter of fact, he used to be a trustee with my organization, the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission. I'm also looking forward to hearing from Benjamin Watson, former NFL player and someone we have partnered with at the RLC, who is an incredible champion for life, and he's going to be featured on the main stage today. So very much looking forward to hearing from both of them.
How big of a crowd are you expecting?
Well, it's growing right now. I was just over behind the stage, meeting with some folks that we're all going up there in just a little bit. And the band is playing now, and buses are dropping folks off. So it's going to be a large crowd, I think.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.